What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle Creative Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. That one was about my one. Yeah, I'm on the opposite end of the sex spectrum tonight. Let's take sex off the table because I was talking about happiness, right? I'm about to show you something. Love is an action. Love is an action word. You don't just tell me, I love you. If you just tell a person I love you all the time and you don't never show them, you don't really love them like that. I'm just being real with you, you know. So when you take sex off the table, what are you actually doing to show somebody that you love them? Now, this is actually to me the core of why men and women aren't getting along. Because men's action for love are looked at as disingenuous, and women's inaction with showing love makes them look like they're selfish pieces of shit. So let's just get into this, shall we? Now, a guy likes you. He wants to approach you. He just likes you. You look attractive. Okay. He gets to know you. He likes you as a person. And you thinking, all he want to do is get in my pants. Sex is part of the equation, but let's take sex off the table. In getting to know you, you build memories together. That's what dating is really about. So he shows you he likes you, you know, the flowers and candies thing. But now you know, oh man, you like uh let's see. You like a certain singer, let's go to their concert. You like a certain comedian, let's go to their comedy show. This is to make you happy. See, when we taking sex off the table, let's make you happy. I want to see a smile on your face. You know? Oh, you never had a picnic in the park? Oh, let's do that. I want to see a smile on your face. Those are, actions. Let's take a let's do something out of the ordinary. Let's go to a drive-in movie theater. Just me and you. Bring a lunch. Kick back like it's old school time. Let's make these dates memorable. Let's have some real conversations. Conversations that lets you know that I'm really into you and I want to know how you doing and what you about and what makes you tick and what you love and what you hate and who you are. When I get off of work, I'm gonna drive across town just to see you. When I'm at work, I'm gonna send you a text message to tell you I miss you. See, let's take sex off the table. As the man, I'm gonna show some initiative, right? I'm gonna set you up real nice, and maybe you had a rough week. Maybe I'm gonna come cook you dinner. Maybe give you a massage, romance you a little bit. But let's take sex off the table just to ease your mind. Oh, you like red wine? Okay. Let's see if you get a nice was that Malbec or Merlot, whatever. Cabaret. I forgot. I can't never say the S word. But bam, see what you like. Right? I'm getting to know you because we took sex off the table. Because love is an action, right? Let me get to know your family history, where you came from. The things that that inspired you, the things that hurt your feelings. Who's your favorite author? What's your favorite movie? You know, what's the little quirky things that you really really like? Not the let me buy her some shoes and a purse bullshit, right? maybe oh, you like wearing my t-shirts. Okay, cool. That's cool. That's cute. You know, because we taking sex off the table. I need to get to know you because love is an action. But when a motherfucker does that, it's looked at like he just saying whatever he can to get into my pants. And see, once you tell a guy he's being disingenuous when he took the sex off the table, and his actions was to get to know you, to love you, it's over with, B. But when you take sex off the table, those actions are still actions. That effort still counts. But let's turn this around. This is why, like I said, you ladies become jerks. Because guess what? You're supposed to reciprocate. Sex ain't a payment. So when we taking sex off the table, here's the issue. How much do you know about these guys? Did you talk to them? Do you know where they're from? Do you know how they grew up? A lot of y'all don't. Do you know what their dreams and aspirations are? Are they even comfortable enough with you for them to tell you what their dreams and aspirations are? Have you shown them enough love, not sex, because when you take sex off the table, have you shown them enough love and support and care to say, man, I could support you in that. I could tell you some things you need to know. I might find out some information. I might give it to you. You ever did that? Is that part of your character when you take sex off the table? You know, can you realize, man, he might have a hard day. He might have had a hard week. As a guy, he might be a little messy. You take, could you say, I'm gonna go over your house, and you go take a shower, and you start cleaning his place up. When he's getting cleaned up, when he comes out, he's like, yo, well, thank you very much. And what kind of love action do you show when you take sex off the table? You know, would you say, we're going to the grocery store, you don't need to be eating this. You don't need to be eating like this. You need to be doing better than this. You need to stay healthy. You need to have a person. Are you the woman that actually cares about his well-being and not him just being well enough to do stuff for you when you take sex off the table? Can he tell you he's sick and you actually go take care of him while he's sick? Can he do that? You see what I'm saying? When you take sex off the table, because a lot of y'all not doing none of this shit that I'm talking about. None of it. Are you calling him? Are you texting him at work and just saying, I was just thinking about you? You're not doing that. Are you putting in the same amount of effort to as you do your education or your career? Are you setting deadlines for yourself to say, you know what? By 9 o'clock Thursday, I gotta show him in some way that I care about him. You doing that? If he has kids, because y'all want these guys to help you with your kids, or you helping him with his? Are you saying, hey, you know what, let me do your daughter's hair. Let me talk to your son and tell him how you should talk to a lady. Are you doing that? Come on now. Are you are you helping his budget out, since most women are way better shoppers than men? Are you saying, look, man, I'm gonna show you how to use these coupons to get all the things you want, but at a cheaper price? You doing that? Is that because when you take sex off the table, what actually are you doing to let him know that you care about him? Are you sitting down and saying, look, man, let's run down your budget, and I can tell you you're doing too much over here, you're doing too much over here, you're doing just right over here, you might need to put more money into this so you can have this, and this. Are you doing that with him? Or are you saying you're a grown ass man, you need to do whatever you need to do, and I'm gonna just show up? See, this is what's normally not happening for guys when you take sex off the table. None of these things I'm talking about. So, if when I tell you love is an action, you still have to have that action when sex is off the table. That's what I'm saying. Peace.